Alright, so it's been 139 days since I bought these red-tailed catfish. Day 139. And today, I'm going to try to feed by hand. I actually kind of sliced off a little bit of tilapia in like a little worm shape. See if this actually works here. Alright, let's see if we can do some hand feeding. Once they get a taste for hand feeding, I think they'll be coming up all the time. Ah, he ate a little bit. He ate one little bit. Alright. Nice. See if he'll come up for another one. He's pretty excited about that. Alright, come on, buddy. They're pretty shy still. So this is the first time they actually, I think they came up a little bit, maybe ate a little bit yesterday out of my hand. Let's see here. Here you go, buddy. See if they'll eat out of my hand. It's so funny, they're like, since they're bottom feeders, I think it's kind of hard for them to come up and actually eat out of my hand. They are getting big. They're about as big as my hand here. All right, we got another one. That's nice. Ate two out of my hand. Let's see if we can do another one. Starting to hand feed these guys really for the first time. We'll do another little piece of tilapia. I kind of shredded them into like little worms, so it's easier for them to grab them. Yeah, they're still pretty small. This could take a long time feeding these little bits of tilapia, one little bit at a time. We'll see. We'll do one more, and then we'll just feed the rest the regular way instead of feeding by hand. But they're starting to come around. All right. Still a little shy. Not too bad though. Pretty soon they'll just be, I'll just be feeding them by hand. I won't have to do any underwater video. We'll just be doing bigger chunks, and it'll actually be better once I feed them by hand. Then I can exactly monitor how much they eat, instead of just throwing a whole bunch in there and then hoping they eat the same amount instead of one kind of overeating, the other one's kind of still hungry looking for food. Which, if I chop it too thick, it seems like that's the case, but if I chop it thinner and it takes them a little bit longer, then let's see if he'll come up one more time. One more time. Maybe. Yeah, he's thinking about it. Thinking about it. Maybe not. I think he's still a little shy. Still a little shy. Maybe this one. No, I think that's it. They're very weary. I think they think I'm going to catch them or something. It's pretty funny. They still don't trust me completely, I think, when it comes down to... Alright. Maybe? No. I think that's it. That was pretty good. Two little pieces. Feeding by hand. Pretty awesome. Alright, I'm going to turn off the pump there. We'll pull the pump out. Well, that's pretty exciting. Making some progress. I thought for sure once he got a taste of it, he'd be like right up here all the time, kind of begging for food, but I think he's still a little scared. That's the kind of the hurdle we got to get over. Getting that close to my hand, I think he's afraid I'm gonna catch him or something. Guys are doing great. All right, so we're actually feeding a mixture of tilapia, cod, and shrimp tails, raw shrimp tails. from the grocery store. These are in a little bit bigger chunks because I wanted to kind of hand feed. The funny thing with this stuff is it gets a little frosty in the freezer, and I kind of break it apart and realize that a lot of it is water instead of food. And then kind of end up not feeding enough or feeding too much because the water crystals trick me. Alright, so I'm going to take this camera, put it in an underwater housing, and give you some underwater video.